In the Gulf, an Iranian strike injured at least 15 U.S. troops. This was at a military base in Saudi Arabia on Friday. Kuwait International Airport reported damage to its radar system after an attack early on Saturday. Here in Doha, the Qatari Defense Ministry says a number of drones launched by Iran were intercepted on Saturday, and Iran says it destroyed a facility housing Ukrainian anti-drone systems in the UAE. The United Arab Emirates having now denied that report. Ukraine and Qatar have signed a defense cooperation agreement during President Volodymyr Zelensky's visit to Doha. He met with the Emir of Qatar, Sheikh Tamim bin Hamad Thani. The agreement includes sharing expertise in countering missiles and unmanned aerial systems. Ukraine has built experience in stopping Iranian-designed drones, which have been used to target infrastructure across the region. Russia has been using those drones in its attacks on Ukraine. Zelensky's visit is part of a Gulf tour that has also seen Ukraine sign a security agreement with Saudi Arabia and another with the UAE. Dmitry Medvedenko has more details from Doha.
President Volodymyr Zelenskyy, on a tour of the Gulf, has signed several defense cooperation agreements with Qatar, with the UAE, and with Saudi Arabia. And we understand these are framework agreements, and the most important part of them is the exchange of expertise when it comes to downing missiles and drones. Ukraine has a wealth of expertise when it comes to downing drones, and specifically Iranian-made and Iranian-designed drones, Shahed-type drones that Russia has been using for the past 3.5 years. So 200 of Ukrainian experts are already in the Gulf, according to the president, and they're ready to provide this expertise, as well as a cost-efficient way of downing drones. So the Gulf, what they've been using so far in this 1 month of conflict with Iran, is using Patriot and THAAD missiles, which come at a steep price. A Patriot missile costs around $4 million. A Ukrainian intercepted drone, the Sting type, for example, the most popular one that they make around 30,000 of each month, is $2,000. So this is a way for Ukraine to provide a cost-efficient and sustainable defense against those thousands of drones that Iran has launched over the past month. Now, Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelenskyy has said that his teams are finalizing the deal when it comes to the UAE deal, for example, so we don't believe that there are any specific numbers on paper as to how much of what Ukraine is providing to the Gulf states, but Zelenskyy also said that the Gulf has what Ukraine needs. We could only speculate here, but it looks like Ukraine is interested in funding, and it's interested in not having a situation that the Gulf, using so many of its Patriot missiles, will divert supplies of these Patriot missiles to Ukraine that it needs when it comes to downing ballistic missiles coming in from Russia. Dmitry Medvedenko, Al Jazeera, Doha.